I'm currently in a concentration camp just outside Berlin, and it's actually horrifying. Like, it's really interesting and stuff, but it's just horrifying to think that like people actually went through this on a daily basis, and that they had to stay here and live here and were killed and then had experiments done on them and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's just a horrible idea. They teach you about it in school, but it's never really the same as it is to actually go and visit the place and see it for yourself. But one of the things that got me thinking about is that how much it annoys me when people think that all of Germany were Nazis back in the Second World War. Because although it was quite popular to dislike the Jews at the time because of, their unchristian money lending and whatnot, they didn't know for ages that they were being tortured and killed. They thought they were just being put into somewhere and learnt their place. But they didn't know how inhumane it actually was and how cruelly they were being treated. And it was quite a shock for most Germans. But it also got me thinking about, because of all the attacks in Norway and stuff, well, the two, how it hasn't really stopped. I mean, it's kind of stopped. It's not as big as this. There aren't like concentration camps everywhere as far as I know. But the thing is that like the guy who killed the kids at the Labour youth camp and let off the bomb or whatever in Oslo, like, he was a fundamentalist Christian and he was very right-wing, which is why he went after the Labour youths. But it's just really horrible to think that people are still in this mindset of my religion's better than yours, my political views are better than yours, to the extent that I'm going to kill you because you're so wrong. I mean, hopefully, like, having a Christian fundamentalist will stop all the slander that Muslims get, because they're not the only there's fundamentalists in every religion to the extent of blowing things up. But I just think it's so horrible. Like, even with Osama bin Laden, when he died, I was like, okay, but shouldn't he have gotten a fair trial? Especially because he was attacked when he was presumably unarmed, and they didn't actually say how his wife got in the way of the shots and stuff, and it was very dodgy. And it wasn't until someone pointed out to me that I kind of saw that they were right, that the Americans hadn't actually said that he used her as a shield, as in he had pulled her into the way of where the guns were shooting, but rather that she could have gone willingly, trying to protect him and trying to save him. And the thing is like, okay, he has committed loads of crimes, and I don't think he does deserve to be free, but at the same time, I do think that he should have had a fair trial, and that because he is still a person, he does still have family, he does still have all the things that normal people do, really. And it just really grinds my gears when this happens.